There's no doubt that practice makes perfect when it comes to route summarization or anything that is math related. Now, you don't have to be a wizard with math, but you do need to know how to build a perfect summary. Now, on screen, we've got a new challenge. And that new challenge is we've got more networks to perfectly summarize. We want to perfectly summarize any summary. We don't want to get any extra subnets. Why? Because we're lying. We never want to lie. If I build a summary, I need to make sure that that encapsulates just the networks that exist behind that router. For instance, if I said all of the 1012 network with a /16 mask, that would be a lie. Those networks don't exist on router A here, and it would be a real problem. So you always want to be perfect. That is a demand and an expectation you should have. So pause right now, and I want you to try this step by step. Again, count the number of subnets that you need to summarize, then find the power of 2 that is going to meet your needs. Reduce the mask by that power of 2 and apply it to your configuration. I'll give you, again, another moment to do this, and then we'll work it out together. Okay. So hopefully you did work this out, and I think it's important to have experience and exposure even if you've failed. Now, count the number of subnets is going to reveal something a little challenging right off the bat. 12 subnets. Right off the bat, I need you to think that's a problem because that's not a perfect power of 2. But we can build a perfect power of 2 from that value. We can have, or we can subdivide it into 2 different powers of 2. It could be 8 plus 4. Think that way. That is the critical element, and you absolutely do need this skill. It's a skill I would expect any routing student to have. So I need to think, oh, I'm going to need 2 summaries to perfectly encapsulate these 12 subnets. Then it's just a factor of, well, I'm going to have to reduce the mask by 3 and 2. 3 for the first 8 networks. Now I want to show you what that would be. So I've got here the first 8 networks. That is going to be encapsulated. Let's get that. That would be the /21 mask. The next 4 are going to be the /22 mask. Now, one way that I used to do this, and by the way, those are the perfect summary masks. Then all you have to do is apply it to 101200 and 101280. Apply the /22 mask to 101280. I used to teach this a little bit differently. Think about it this way. Every time you peel off a 1 from the binary mask, you reduce the mask by 1, you double the number of networks you're representing. So peel it off 1, now we get 2. Peel it off twice, we get 4. So like unwrapping the layers of an onion, we open it up and we get more exposure. Peel it off 3 times, now you're representing 8 networks. Peel it off 4 times, you're representing 6 networks. And there you go. That's another thought process for performing the perfect route summary.